Hey guys, this is Ashley Nadler. First and foremost, I want to thank you guys for being a part of my So You Think You Can't Sponsor series. This is the wrap up, and I just want to give you a little bit of a backstory of my struggles, what I've went through, and how I've learned to grow from them. I will say first of all that I am apologizing for my voice. I've been really wanting to film this video for a while. I got sick, and I'm not letting that excuse stop me from giving you guys the best information and getting this information out there to you guys. So I apologize, but we're just gonna roll with it. Okay, so I joined about 2 years ago, and I was the girl who's probably a little bit like you. That might be why you're finding this video. I was the girl who thought I had to sell $5,000 a month in order to make my business successful. I was the girl who thought no one would join me because I've tried other network marketing companies before, and I thought honestly that this business was never going to hit the top level, and I was just gonna stay down at the lower levels just because I could not grow a team. So I'm here to tell you, and I'm here to give you guys some faith that if I can do this, you can do this, okay? The next time you're gonna sponsor somebody, the next time you're gonna message somebody, the next time you're gonna post a wall or post in your story or go live about this, just remember, if I can do this, you guys can do this, all right? So what changed? Everybody always talks about the decision, right? Like it sounds like this big thing, and honestly it is. One day I decided, instead of saying, oh, I'm watching those sponsoring videos and it's just not working and still nobody wants to join me, and giving excuse, I stopped. And I gave myself the decision, just like the decision I decided to join, just like the decision I've continued to do this and grow my team and grow on my personal development. That decision was, okay, I've watched those trainings, but have I put them into action? I've watched this training, but have I done what they're telling me to do to actually make it happen? I had to be real with myself, and I wasn't. So if this is you and you were sitting there and you were watching another sponsoring video and you were like, I've done all this, be honest with yourself and ask if you have. If you haven't, and if you want to see the success, you have got to put it into action, okay? That's first and foremost. Let's get into action. We're gonna drop a little bit of a truth bomb, a little bit of hard love right now, okay? So if you have put it into action, and if you're like, yeah, okay, I did this last week, it's not working, hang on. I got one little bit of news for you. It's gonna take a little bit longer than a week or a month or 2 months. This is going to take consistency of building these relationships, consistency of people seeing you on their newsfeed, and a consistency and the belief of you. People are not just going to join if they do, hallelujah, but they need to continuously see you, and they need to trust you. You need to build those relationships so they trust you. So I'm gonna tell you that yes, the month of January 2018 has been spectacular for my sponsoring. So far, I've sponsored 16 girls, but that's not because I worked my butt off in January 2018. That's because I worked my butt off for the last 2 years. That's because it's been consistently growing and I've been learning what to do, but finally putting those trainings into action, coming up with my own ideas and putting them into action. So if you're out there and you're thinking, this is just gonna be a journey just for me, or I'm just gonna hit black status by myself, reality check, guys. If I could do anything and I could change anything, whether you've been in this business for 2 days or 5 years, I have some advice for you, okay? Just follow these steps and promise me that you are going to try to sponsor from the get or right now. Sponsoring is the most beneficial thing in your business, and I have seen my business boom. I have seen my business flourish when I finally decided I didn't have to do this all by myself. So learn from my mistakes or my lessons or my failures and my learning, right? I've grown in this journey, so that is why I'm trying to tell you guys that it is so important to just listen to what I'm saying, try these sponsoring tips and tricks, see what works for you, what doesn't work for you, and just go out there and become a sponsoring machine, because you can sponsor, okay? We can all sponsor. Thank you, girls.